Welcome to Carry On with Carrie Fitz. I'm Carrie Fitz, owner and broker of Carrie Fitz Real Estate. Check back in for new episodes every Tuesday. Today's episode is all about buying in rural areas. We're taking you on a journey into rural real estate. Have you ever thought about trading city lights for starry nights? There's something incredibly appealing about rural living. It may be the wide open spaces, fresh air, or just the overall slower pace of life. Whether you're buying land or a house in a rural area, it's important to research. How much land do you want? Some properties have small parcels of land, just big enough to give you a large yard, compared to what you'd have in a suburban area. And other properties offer 20 acres or more. Also, how rural do you really want to go? While many like the idea of being in the countryside and far from other neighbors, they don't always realize the long drive along the dirt roads they might have to take. So how far are you willing to commute to go to work or the grocery store? Something else to consider is the infrastructure. Services like water and sewer are different than they are in the city. Some rural properties rely on septic tanks and wells. A lot of people are surprised how much a septic system installation can be. For example, here in Tuscaloosa County, it can cost $7,000 for just a 3-bedroom home. Internet connectivity. For many, reliable internet connection is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. High-speed internet options can be limited in those areas. Compared to urban areas, the cost of living in rural areas is lower. Housing prices and property taxes are generally lower than they are in urban or suburban markets. In addition, groceries, gas, and other services may be less expensive. Also, check out what loans you might be eligible for. The United States Department of Agriculture, or USDA, offers several loan, grant, and other programs that help rural Americans become homeowners. Hire an agent who has experience in rural areas. A local agent will have a better understanding, including property values and market trends. Questions to ask before buying a rural property: how is the property accessed? Is there a road frontage, a deeded easement, etc.? Are utilities available to the property? A good idea is to have a survey. If the current seller doesn't already have one in place, you might want to get a survey so that you'll know where those corners are. For agents, selling real estate in a rural area can be different from selling in the city or suburbs. Get an understanding of the local market. Proximity to places like schools, healthcare, grocery stores, and emergency services are important for most people. So be familiar with the distance to these places. Get familiar with land use regulations. Understand the size and boundaries of the properties. Make sure there aren't any title issues like unregistered easements or disputes about land boundaries, since these can be common in rural areas. Having a thorough understanding of these things will allow you to better serve clients looking to buy or sell in rural areas. Well, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Carry On with Carrie Fitz. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to subscribe and share it with everyone you know. That's it for today. Until next time, carry on.